Right, hello and welcome. Day 2 of our body. Oh, sorry. A little bit. That was our previous program. Welcome to our dumbbell HIIT program for the month of January with Active Community Health Support. Previously, if you were joining on the stream, you might have noticed we were doing a completely body weight exercise program. We did that program for a whole 40 weeks, really built up, to that intensity. We decided we want to mix it up here in the new year, give everybody a little bit more variety of fitness goals. This month we're going to be working on HIIT. HIIT training. Next month we're going to be working on strength, hypertrophy. We're going to have a mobility month. We're going to try to show how to train for a variety of different exercise goals here on this stream. So if you're joining now, find us for the first time, you're in for a treat. We got a good workout in today. We got a 30-minute dumbbell HIIT workout, and I'm going to apologize in advance. I'm a little bit under the weather today. Fighting with some type of sickness off. I don't really know what's going on. So if I'm sneezing or not feeling too good during the stream, then you know why. But again, also just want to say, I know right now lighting in here is pretty bad. We're definitely going to be working on that in the future, working on getting a new camera, things like that. I actually was looking through the websites a little bit, trying to find a good option for myself for a stream camera. Just trying to make sure get this as good for you guys as possible. All right. And so again, I mentioned a little bit also in the last week starting a podcast. That's going to be a little bit delayed. As now we're going to be starting that hopefully next week, but we'll definitely keep you guys all tuned for that. But I've been rambling. I know maybe you're joining on in your lunch break. You're just trying to get a quick workout in during the day. So I'll get right to it. And again, I apologize. I kind of look like a ghost here on the stream, but as bad as the lighting is at the moment, I don't think you'll have any problem, being able to see what the workouts that are going to be happening. I know the quality isn't great, but I promise it's going to be getting in the future. And hey, you'll still be able to see, what exercise I'm doing, even if you can't see what I look like when I'm doing it. Maybe it's a good thing while I'm sick right now. So, all right. So, not going to waste too much time. If you want to just follow along with me, I'm going to get the timer set up right now. Got a half an hour workout, 5 or 6 minute warm up. So I see we got a message in the chat. Hello, Les. Good to see you in here today. Hope you're having a good day. Apparently this isn't streaming to Facebook right now. That's not good. I did say something was wrong with Facebook when I posted last night. Set up the stream, but whatever. All right, here is the workout. We're going to get things started. My stream's a little bit laggy here. But hey, all you're going to need for this workout, you need just about an arm's length of space. One set of moderate to light pound dumbbells. Obviously, if you have options, you can change the weights and things as you go through the workout. But, really picking something that, a nice moderate weight, maybe somewhere in that, 5, 10, 15, maybe even 20 pounds. Feeling really strong, maybe go with those 30s. But, just like our body weight program and all the fundamental movement patterns, just going to be, moving right along, moving at your own pace. And we got 30 seconds to work, 30 seconds to rest, as you can see in that. So, without further ado, let's get things going with the warm-up. So, my leg might disappear into that light right there. Oh, I got to move this down just a tad. Come on there. All right, so first move, we got lying leg swings. You're laying down on your back, and we're just going to be dropping the leg on the ground. I know my leg's going into that light over there, but we're dropping it down. You can see, you'll know when my leg's dropping down when you see the light flash a little bit brighter, probably reflecting off my leg a little bit. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. We get a few of these going for about 8 to 10 each side. This one really gets the hips, gets the low back. Really loves this exercise. Not too many different warm-up moves. You're really going to get this, motion of the hips kind of rolling on top of each other. which in my opinion, this is a very neglected motion in everyday life. So I really love using this stretch. Move those hips in a way we might not even normally move them throughout the day. So our next move, again, going into the prone swimmer. It doesn't matter if you know how to swim for this one, I promise. It's just a name. You're going to be laying down on your stomach, starting thumbs out in front, thumbs pointing up to the ceiling. And as you are moving, you're going to be trying to bring these behind your back. I know you're losing part of my arm. When I get into this kind of halfway point, that's when I start kind of rotating, the back of my hand downward. And then when I finish, hands behind the back, palms facing up to the ceiling, like you're getting arrested. So we're going to move through about 8 to 10 of these again. You want to have nice, good control here. And same thing, I know I'm looking at the camera, but you don't want to really have your neck arching up here. Personally, I like putting my forehead on the ground for this one. Either that or maybe just hovering about an inch off the ground. You just don't want to be, arching that neck really at all. All right, done with those. On to move. We have some glute bridges. We're going to go nice, slow, and controlled. Really taking the hips to their full range of motion. Right here, laying down here on my back. Bringing those hips up to the ceiling. Then slowly, slowly rolling them back down to the ground. I like to think it's like you're trying to touch each vertebrae of your spine to the ground one by one. So like right now, I'm trying to keep my hips high, only my upper back going to the ground, only my upper back. Shouldn't see your hips moving too much. Now I'm starting to get that thoracic spine. Now moving down, bring that lumbar to the ground, still keeping the glutes. And now finally completely relaxing. So these ones are going to go pretty slow. Again, go somewhere in that 6 to 8 range with these ones because we're going a little bit slower with these. Want to really make sure we get the hips and glutes and things warmed up. And we actually use this as an alternation for the deadlift, in our body weight program. And those can be a very effective warm up as well. And same thing, we got a little bit more intense moves compared to our previous program in here. So, we got to do a little bit more of an intense warm up to prepare ourselves for those moves. Let's bring this one down to the ground, then I got one more, and then we're going to be moving on to the next move. All right. We got our glute bridge done. Now we got our 3-point lateral raise. Grabbing our dumbbells. Sorry, I got to switch mine out real quick. Same thing. This one, again, is still part of the warm-up. If you have the ability to go to a lighter weight with this one, you could even do this one 2.55 pounds. That's really all you need. We're just kind of, warming up that back of the shoulder. Going for about 10 reps each side here. Starting in that all-four position. One leg out to the side like a kickstand. Opposite arm, opposite leg. So I got this leg out to the side for balance. I'm just raising the shoulder up to this, and you might be wondering, why are we doing this in our stance? If we can keep a nice flat back and this leg is kind of out for stability, we can really bring the core into this movement as well as the shoulder. So we're kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone here with this exercise, in my opinion. All right. I got my 10 now. I'm switching sides to the other leg. Same thing, leg out like a kickstand. I know you can't really see it, but start all fours. like a kickstand. Sometimes you might not have enough clearance right here. It might be better to go on your fist, so you shrug your shoulder up to clear this with the ground. Really all up to you. It's also kind of going to depend on your anatomy a little bit for this one. I actually have, compared to the length of my torso and my height, my arms are a little bit under average actually as far as length goes. So I can kind of get away with the palm on the ground, but not everybody will be able to. All right, shoulder warm-up. We got 2 more moves. Let's see if we got a message here in the chat. Ooh, 10 pounds is tough. Yeah, no, it's definitely not an easy one. Since I've been working out for a while now, and 10 pounds is pretty challenging even for me. That's why I say you really don't need a lot of weight for this. If you got 5 pounds, 2.5 pounds, we're still in the warm-up a little bit here. So great job, everybody, so far. Next move, we got our eccentric push-up. We got to get a little pushing here because we got some pushing here in the workout. So you can go from your knees, you can go from your toes, whatever is a bit more comfortable for you. But the real main thing here is we are going to be lowering ourselves to the ground nice and slowly. Same thing, my legs are going to get chopped off. I'm in the, whatever you call that thing, this light spot right here. But same thing if you're going from your knees, slowly, 1, 2, 3, lowering yourself to the ground. I don't care how you get up. You can do a push-up to get up if you want. Really doesn't matter. We just want to work on that control in the lowering phase of the push-up. So let's go for about 8 of these. I'm just going down to the ground, going back on my toes, lowering myself down. Good work, everybody. You got this. Remember, it's feeling a little bit too hard on your toes. You can always go down from your knees. Awesome job, everybody. I'll keep it up. All right, this is my last one right here. Then we got 1 more move before we get into the workout. All right. Eccentric push-ups are done. We got our squat and hinge combo. We're going to be completely body weight here. Might have to move this back up just a little bit. Not a whole lot. So, completely body weight. We're just going to squat to hinge alternating. So, squatting down like I'm sitting in a chair. I'm standing back up. And then I'm doing the floor touch. So you go squat and hinge. So I'll show on the side. Squat down. Then hinging. We want to get 10. So 20 total reps. I know it's going to be a lot here. This is our last lower body move before we get into this stuff. So you got 10 of each. You're going for 20 reps total. Getting that heart rate up, getting us fully prepared for this workout. And remember, with those floor touches, only go down as far as feeling comfortable. If you feel getting pretty tight in the hamstrings, when you're about 3/4 of the way, you can come up from right there. Got to respect your range of motion, respect your anatomy. Awesome job. Only a few more, everybody. Last 2 right here. And done. All right, everybody, get a drink. Get whatever weights you need for the workout today. Same thing, if you have the ability to judge, if you have the ability to kind of switch your weights, through the workout, maybe you have multiple sets, that could be a good thing. The same thing might be, for some people it might be, wow, doing the squats with the 20s is really hard, but, doing the chest press with the 20s really isn't that bad. So you can always mix up in the workout, but, if you feel like it's too heavy for some, but lighter than others, usually stick with just a lighter, moderate one. It's okay if it's a little bit easier in one set than the other. You just don't want it to be too hard that you're struggling to get to the workout because you might have picked the weight too heavy. Want to make this accessible for everybody, so we're trying to stick with limited equipment. But, we got to have some different variations in there. And same thing, maybe one day you're gonna leave the stream, maybe go start working out yourself, go to the gym, things like that. Now you got ideas, you got options, you got workout ideas, you could utilize yourself. So enough of me rambling. Timer out right now. Quick drink first. Still think this is probably a little bit too low. Yeah, I could just do that at the end. How many pounds are you using? So I'm thinking I'm going to go with 20 pounds. That's what I did last stream during the warm up. Like with those shoulder ones, I usually use 10, but same thing. 20 pounds is a good challenge. Same thing. It's definitely, there's some exercises that are definitely easier than others with the 20 pounds, but I think it's a good moderate weight. Yeah, 20 pounds in each. Some moves it's okay, but some moves are definitely harder. Like for example, we got the floor press in this first set. That's one I could add definitely a little bit more weight to. But if we're going for 30 seconds, doing deadlifts, squat, lunges, I think 20 pounds, a very good weight. So with that being said, we're gonna get things started here. We got our dumbbell squat here in the first move. Honestly, I was feeling a little bit under the weather. I'm actually kind of feeling good now. I got a little bit of sweat going. Kind of sounds a little bit contradicting, but I don't know. Maybe getting a little bit of sweat, maybe it'll help my sickness a little bit. So mainly just my stomach right now, but won't really be able to gauge that till we get the intensity going. So let's get it underway. First move here, everybody. We're going dumbbell squats. We're holding these dumbbells. You don't want them too far out in front of you. You want to kind of rest them. Same thing. You don't want to actually put the weight on your shoulder, but it's a good position. I'm kind of just holding them, slightly resting on my shoulder. So you got a comment in the chat. I hope it's not the Megatron variant. I really hope so. Sadly, my fiance actually just tested positive about a day or two ago. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I got to wait a little bit so I can take a test. So hoping this isn't the start of COVID, but not much you can do at this point, right? Gotta keep going, I guess. Play day by day. But all right, 30 seconds. Dumbbell squats in 3, 2, 1, and let's begin. Good work, everybody. I don't know what's the best spot for the lighting. Awesome job, everyone. You got 20 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, good. With the dumbbell squats, we got our dead bug. You still got 30 seconds. So this one, arms up, legs up. That's one arm goes back. That opposite leg goes up. Sorry, my timer's way too far away from me. So we're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Opposite arm, opposite leg. I think another modification is, remember, the harder this arm and leg gets away from the body, the harder this exercise is going to be. If you feel that low back coming up off the ground, same thing, you don't got to bring it out all the way. You can see right here, I'm only bringing it out a few inches. I'm still definitely feeling this in the core. You got to find a challenge level that's good. A challenge level that allows you to use the core and be controlled. 3, 2, 1, and done. Great job with that one, everybody. We got another 30-second rest. But our next move, we're coming in hot with a floor press. So, floor press. Got both my dumbbells. I'm laying down on the ground on my back. For me, it's just like you're punching the ceiling together with both weights. We're starting 3, 2, 1, and let's begin. A little tip with this one, the same thing. You don't want the elbows in too close. You don't want them out like, too super far. I like to take a nice little 45-degree angle, kind of, not too far out, not too far in. But you could bring them, a little bit closer together. So you kind of squeeze the chest a little bit at the top. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, great job, everybody. First set out of the way. Our next move, we got our dumbbell hinge or dumbbell deadlift. We got our mountain climber, and then we got our bent over row. So for the dumbbell deadlift, just like the floor touch, just reaching down to the ground with those weights, coming back up, trying to keep close to the body. Good bend at the knees. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and let's begin. So I'm just letting the hips come back, trying to keep these dumbbells as close to the body, almost like you're scraping your shins with them a little bit. This will just ensure the closer you keep these weights, it'll help you ensure that those hips are going back, blowing in those hamstrings, blowing in the glutes. 3, 2, 1, and done with those deadlifts. Good job, everybody. We got mountain climbers, though. This is a tough one. And if it's feeling a little bit challenging from the ground, we can always go from the wall. But if you're going to be going from the wall, same thing, you want to find a position, bring in the knee to the chest. I know it's probably kind of hard to see from back there. And same thing, if we're going from that push-up position, bring in the knee to the chest. We're going 3, 2, 1, and let's go. You control the pace. You can go really fast here. You can go slow and controlled. It's all up to you. I'm just here giving you the workout. You're controlling the intensity as much as you can, at least. It's going to be pretty intense no matter what variation you go with. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Really good job with that one, everybody. So now, last move, this little circuit thing right here. We got our bent over row. So, getting into kind of that deadlift position, almost like you're in that bottom position. Once you have a nice, strong, stable, rowing these weights out to the side. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Just like we did in the aerobic bodyweight program. So now you got some weights in your hand. And done. Great job with that one, everybody. That's 2 rounds down. Next set, one of our tougher moves here. We got our reverse lunge. This one, you'll be dropping that knee down to the ground, standing back up. This is probably one of the toughest ones here in this workout. So if you're going to ditch the weights for any of these exercises, this would be the one. Even using the assistance of a rail chair will work great too. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, and let's begin. Alternating each side. This is a pretty tough move, so don't be discouraged if you're not out this level yet. In my opinion, lunge is probably the most challenging lower body move. So definitely, it's all single leg strength, balance, stability. A lot of things happening with those lunges. 3, 2, 1, and done. Lunge set out the way. Hollow body holds. Coming up next, still got 15 seconds. Remember, we're going to take a full minute break at the end of all 3 of these. So you can really catch up a little bit more, but we're going through all that 2 more times. So get ready, hollow body hold, knees up, reaching to the toes. 3, 2, 1, let's go. right here. It's kind of like you're doing a crunch, except you're just holding it here. A little bit of ice. This one's pretty tough. Just keep reaching for those toes. Keep breathing. You got this. 10 seconds to go. Come on. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. All right. See, really coming in. I feel like my waist got heavier today. Hey, I mean, tough workout. Doing these with any weights. Even doing this workout completely body weight, you're still going to get a good challenge. But all right, our last move before we got our full minute break. Alternating shoulder press. I'm doing it for my knee. You can do it standing. It doesn't matter. Punching the ceiling one weight at a time. We're going 3, 2, 1, and begin. Going one weight at a time. Just put like I'm punching the ceiling, just like that floor press. Instead of, we're laying on our back and punching the ceiling. Now we're punching the center from this tall kneeling position or standing position. Doesn't matter. Good work, everybody. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really good job, everybody. So now we're going to take a full minute break. Get yourself a drink. Whatever you got to do. Really good job of that first round, everybody. That's definitely no joke of a workout. Tough ones here. So if you make it through half of that, a quarter of that, doesn't matter. As long as you challenge yourself, feel like you're getting a good workout in today, that's all that matters. All right. The break is coming to an end. Oh, sorry, haven't fixed the timer up. You know what that means? We're back to the top. Squats coming in. All right. Everybody get your weights ready again. Position. How many squats are you going to get in these 30 seconds? We're going in 3, 2, 1. And let's begin. Just like I'm sitting in a chair, standing back up. At least my face isn't getting blinded now, kind of. My head's up here, it's all right. My legs are a little shiny still. Great job, everybody. Come on, keep working. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. You can drop those weights for a second. We got it coming in. Still got 15 seconds. But remember, knees up, hands up, opposite arm, opposite leg. The distance you're going with arm and leg is all up to you. We're going 3, 2, 1, and begin. Pretty complex move here. Coordinating the arms, the legs, the core, all together. This one really important to make sure you keep breathing through this one. One way I kind of like to coordinate the breath is deep breath in as you're coming out, and then you're kind of forcing that air out, as you're bringing that arm and leg in. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job with that one. Everybody. Now we got the floor press. Everybody get ready. Still got 15 seconds. All right. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ten more seconds. Come on. And done. Sorry, I couldn't really see the time. I kind of missed the countdown a little bit. You were only 1 second over, though, I promise. But we're on to the next little circuit here. We got hinge, mountain climber, and bent over rows. Those bent over rows really suck. I'll be honest, they're probably my least favorite ones in here. And the lunges are a close second, but all right, deadlifts in 3, 2, 1. Coming down to the ground, coming back up again. I'm going to show from the side. Same thing. As I'm moving down, I'm keeping a good bend in the knees. As I move down, my hips are going back. Same thing. This is about the end of my range right here. You see, if I go down any further, you see my back, I start to bend a little bit. Same thing. This is where I got good control, and that's where I'm going to go to in these sets. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Done with dope. Really great job, everybody. Not an easy set by any means. You got your mountain climbers from the wall, from the floor, you name it. It's a tough one. You know, you're going to have to use your arms. You got to use the cores. You got to get the hips moving. So, again, very complex. We're going to get going with the set in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See, we got a comment coming in. I'm going to check that right here in a second. Right after this set. Come on. Let's finish strong. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait, don't listen to me. I can't count today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. Yeah, I didn't like those deadlifts. Yeah, they are tough for sure. I like the stair climb, though. Yeah, no, they're all different. Really just depends. I mean, same thing. Deadlifts. I don't know. I actually really like deadlifts. I prefer deadlifts over squats any day, in my opinion, but it's all just personal preference. All right. Still got some time here for the next one. What would you say, also just out of curiosity, what would you say the hardest one you think for you personally is in the workout? I think for myself, I might have to go with the lunge. It's not bad. We got dumbbell bent over rows next. So here's a good way to test it. 3, 2, 1. Let's get those bent over rows. Deadlift position, rowing. Same thing. This is one where, you know, your weight, if you were picking a certain weight, they might be a little bit too heavy for this one. This is a pretty challenging move because you're holding that deadlift position. You're holding those rows. Same thing. You can do these completely body weight too. You're still going to have to hold in the legs. You know, it's going to be a little bit less intense on the upper body, you know, but 3, 2, 1, and done. Side. The lunge, because it's like half a deadlift and balance at the time. Yeah, those are pretty tough. My hamstrings and glutes are definitely always feeling it after those ones. Like I said, you know, that's probably the most challenging lower body move. You know, as far as the lower body patterns go, you know, squat, deadlift, lunge. Same thing. It's the only one where you're really going to have that all single leg strength and balance. And I see we got a bot in the chat here too. Cool. All right. So we got bent over rows done. We're going into the lunges pretty soon, sadly. We're going to be going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The same thing. If you want to drop the weights for this one, no shame in that. Definitely a very tough move. One thing I focus on here is all my weight is still in this front leg. My back leg is kind of just there for balance, but you know, I'm not pushing off that back leg really to get up. Good work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, almost fell over. Done with the lunges. All right, you got 20 seconds. And we're coming in with those high body holds. I like to work the upper back muscles too for better posture, even though it's a bit challenging with those weights. Yeah, no, I love to hear that. Same thing, postural muscle is very important, especially just even for your longevity and movement, things like that. But all right, we got our high body holds. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'll be honest with you, Les. I think that's my favorite. I've always loved working the back the most, probably out of any muscle group. Part of it because I had a lot of shoulder issues, and I thought the key to fixing my shoulder issues was just doing a ton of like shoulder and back, postural muscle rehab to try to kind of put my shoulders back in the right position. And I used to do those like physical therapy, back and shoulder exercises religiously, like every day. 3, 2, 1. And as much as we hate to admit it in exercise, I think all of us prefer to work with the exercises that we're the best at, so to speak. It's like, I love doing this one because I'm really good at it. And I fall into that same trap myself. I always work the back the most because I feel like I'm the strongest in those moves, which really should be the win. You should really want to work on your weak points, but I know that's always the case. I try to avoid my lunge when I can. I got to keep a well-rounded program, but I might cheat some days, get a little bit more back volume compared to lower body volume. But not too much longer, everybody. We got those overhead presses in 5, 4, 3, 2. I got to start at the point where the weight's up. And 1. Let's punch through those ceilings. Good work, everybody. Come on. Like you're going to put a hole in it. My phone is at 20%. Let's hope it makes it for the stream because my laptop is connected to my mobile hotspot. So hopefully it doesn't die. So the stream's going to die too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Done with that. What do we got next? Back to the top. We got a minute break. Believe it or not. One more round through that, everybody. You got this. It's not too much fun, right? Like I feel like core is pretty good, so I like that whole curl thing we did. Yeah, I'm the same way. It's just we love working what we're good at. It feels good. We said no. You can say what you want. Nobody wants to be bad at doing anything. Let's be honest. So it's like obviously you got to challenge things, work at the things, that we need to work on, the things that are kind of our weak points. Generally because of our own psyche and our own head, we're gonna enjoy doing things that we're good at. The same thing, you gotta have a growth mindset. You gotta want to work on the things you're not good at. But sometimes that can be difficult. My arms are weak though, but hey, Les, you're in here putting that work in right now. Keep staying consistent, keep working with it. You're gonna get stronger. Consistency, keep working at it, keep pushing the envelope, and you're gonna have to see results. I like to think of adaptation with our bodies. Like you force your body to adapt, you're gonna grow stronger. You're gonna move closer to your goals. It's like, but if you don't force your body to adapt, why would it just start putting on muscle if your body and your brain feels like, why do I need to put on more muscle? I'm not getting challenged to the point that I need to have more muscle mass. So why do I need to keep growing? So it's like, same thing. It's like if you used the same exact weight and did the same exact reps, for the whole year, you wouldn't get stronger because your body says, okay, we built enough muscle to handle 10 reps of bicep curls at, whatever weight. So if we just can keep doing this, why do we need to, get bigger, go stronger? Obviously, if you're ramping up the volume, you use the same weight, do more sets, more times a week, Not going to go super into detail, but, same thing. Stimulus drives adaptation. If you challenge yourself, you're going to have to grow. And that's with exercise, life in general. If you're always in your comfort zone, are you really going to have the opportunity to grow and, experience different things or, become a different person, so to speak? So it's almost like you've got to transfer out of your comfort zone to grow. That's just as true as in life as it is in exercise. So a little bit of my ramble for the day. Perfect timing for that ramble. Actually, it's a little bit over now, but we're gonna get right into those squats. Come on, 1 minute move. You got 9 moves. Really, only 4.5 minutes. You got 30 of those seconds are best. I see we got one in the chat. Totally agree. Awesome. I'm glad. So let's make that our motivator. Let's challenge ourselves here in this class. That's the last round. Might be our last time working out for the day. Maybe it's the last time working out for the week. Who knows? Let's bring adaptation to our body right here in this last little circuit. We got squats, 30 seconds. How many are you gonna get? 3, 2, 1. Let's go, everybody. Come on. Come on. How many are you gonna get your last time doing squats? You got 10 seconds. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squats done. Squats done. Dead bug coming up next. Really, really love the dead bug. This one of those exercises I really feel like you just can't get enough of. It's really hard to really fatigue, get that really sore, grunting core feeling with this one. It's a lot of coordination patterns with the core. 3, 2, 1. Good job, everybody. Find your pace. Make sure you're breathing. Try to keep that low back on the ground. Three, 2, 1. Really, really great job, everybody. We got our core move down. We got our floor press coming up. Did you say bed bug? No, dead bug. I know it is kind of a weird name. I don't know why it's called that. I think maybe it's because when bugs die, I guess they're on their back with their legs up. I guess I don't know. Weird name for it, but hey, pretty good exercise in my opinion. But all right, we got our floor press coming up in 3, 2, 1. But at the same time, we're punching that ceiling. Working the chest, working the arms. Come on, everybody, keep working. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done with those. Yeah, weird name for sure. All right. I know. It's tough. We're getting in the home stretch. You got 6 more exercises. You got 10 seconds. And we're starting with those deadlifts. Working on the glutes. Working on the hamstrings. 3, 2, 1. Again, I think same thing. I think that's why I like the deadlifts better than the squats, because I think the deadlifts are just a little bit easier for me. I don't really have great ankle mobility, so sometimes getting into a full squat position can be a little bit difficult. It's not that I can't, but I think that's why I kind of prefer the deadlifts. So come on. 3, 2, 1. Deadlifts out the way. Mountain climbers. We're going to be running. Now we're going to be on your hands, kind of in a push-up position. Kind of just bring those knees to the chest. Same thing, you can kind of give it a run. You can do a little bit of a hold. Really all up to you here. Going in 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait. My timer stopped for some reason. All right, keep going. Sorry. Good job, everybody. Come on, keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done with that. 30-second rest. We got those bent over rows. Yeah, it's a tough one, Les, for sure. All right, bend over rows in 3, 2, 1. And done with those. That one and stuff. Whew. All right. You got a 20-second rest. 3 more moves. Lunge, hollow body, shoulder press. Then we get a quick cool down and we will wrap it up. All right, lunges in 3, 2, 1. Come on, this is the home stretch. This is where you got to dig deep. This is where you're going to drive that adaptation. Challenging yourself here at the end of the workout. Come on, you got this. 15 seconds. Don't quit now. Come on, you're almost there. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lunges out the way. Hollow body coming up soon. But you're right, deadlift is better than squats. I do halfway squat as you do. Yeah, you simply gotta work within your own range of motion, work within your own abilities. It really depends. Everybody's got different anatomy, everybody's got different range of motion. Everybody's got different strength. Working out, it really is so individualized. So we're trying to make it as adaptable as possible in this program, but you gotta go to the hollow bodies. 3, 2, reset timer. 3, 2, 1. Let's hold them up. Reach to those toes. Come on, 30 seconds. Hold them. You got this. It's getting really hot in here. Good work, everybody. Come on, 10 seconds left. You can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. You know what that means, everybody? Very last move. Then we cool it down. Then we get out of here, get some drink, get some water, get some food, hopefully. Got to replenish yourself after a hard workout. But here we go. Last move. Finish strong here, everybody. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, push through. Punch that ceiling. I see we got some comments. I can't read them at this second. I'll be checking them out shortly. Here we go. 15 to go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. Believe it or not, all done with the workout. Let's see what we got in here. I'm excited to jump in the shower. Yeah, I'm sweating. Definitely need one after that one. A pretty big jump up in intensity from that body weight program. You know, we feel like it really depends on the weights because, you know, even adding 5, 10 pounds to this, you know, a lot of these moves are similar. Maybe that lunge, that's a pretty advanced one getting thrown in there. But a lot of these moves you see in the program, if you made it all the way to that body weight program, I think, you know, using the right weight, you should have no problem with this, with the exception of a few moves. So if this is feeling this like, this is just way overboard for you, maybe try this circuit, completely body weight. Maybe try out our aerobic exit program. We got 40 weeks building up to 5-day-a-week, hour-long workouts in that aerobic program. So if you want to check that out, let me throw that up here. So you can see I'm sweating pretty good. It was a good workout. Yeah, me too. I think it, gives us some more variety. I'm sorry, I didn't specify that I'm responding to you less, but yeah, I really like the integration weights too. I think it gives a lot more variety. Can kind of bring some more challenge level. The same thing, you're going to get to a point where, at least in my opinion, it's like you're going to, especially at that bodyweight program, when we're doing, 45 seconds work to 15 seconds of rest of, body weight squats and things like that. It's like, how much more challenging can you make it without really, blowing these workouts out of proportion lengthwise? Really got to add some more resistance. The same thing. This is kind of that same program with the additional weights. Next time we might work on some more hypertrophy type sets, ones that aren't really timed, more rep count based, working on muscle growth. This one is like you can, with HIIT training, it's like you get a little bit of that aerobic capacity because you keep that heart rate up. You get a little bit of that weight loss potential because you're burning a lot of calories. Again, keeping that heart rate up. But a lot of the moves are geared towards building muscle. So that's why you kind of get a little bit of both with the HIIT training. And same thing, I think it's also great because you can definitely whoop yourself in a good 30-second or 30-minute workout. So awesome. I'm really glad to hear you're liking this so far, Les. Well, all right, we're feeling good. It's time to start cooling down. Get your last drink. Really important to cool down the body here. We had some pretty intense moves here in the workout. Whew. Great job, everybody. So, it's going to be some standing leg swings. Let me see if I can find something to grab on to. Got some space. I think I can actually grab on this right here. All right, so same thing. Just letting that leg swing like a pendulum. You don't have to grab onto something, but grabbing onto something can definitely help. I'm kind of just doing it free, but really, we're just trying to get that leg swinging a little bit, get that hip moving, all that good stuff. Oh, I'm losing my balance. Same thing, sometimes put the ego aside, grab onto the thing. I'm talking to myself here. But all right, let's go. Other leg. Go work. Keep swinging those legs. I might be feeling like Jello right now after that workout. All right, we got our leg swings done. Now, let's just get some pretty basic arm swings in here too. Giving yourself a hug. Same one. These are ones we see in that body weight program too. Really just kind of breaking things apart. Oh, sorry. I already read that comment. Just moving through, patting ourselves on the back. A little bit of dynamic stretching in here. Great job, everybody. All right. Now we got the world's greatest stretch. Down on one knee. Oh, yeah, you're going to, I guess you can start like this on both knees. One leg coming forward. Both hands here on the inside. Raising the hand up to the ceiling. Following it with the eyes. Going for about 8 each side. Really, same thing, really trying to keep that arm close to the body, kind of slip it in between that leg. Going to the other side. Great job, everybody. A few more moves here. All right, now we're going to go into some 90s. see. So 90 degree at this knee, 90 degree at this knee. This foot in line with this shin, kind of making a straight line going across. Leaning over that front hip. Then I'm rolling it over. Same position, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Chin in line with the foot. Over. Getting those hips. Getting that glute. Really love that stretch. You can kind of shift around a little bit when you're over. Like you see, you kind of see me leaning out to the side, leaning it towards the toe. Kind of, load the hip in a bit of different ways. Good work, everybody. Just a few more here. 6 to 8 each side, depending on what pace you're going for. And that's my last one right here. All right, and our last move, you can do this laying down or tall kneeling. Just like those swimmers we did in the beginning, except we're going alternating now. So, one hand behind my back, one hand behind my head. Same thing, so now the arms are just, going inverse of each other. So before we were going like this, then putting behind the back. Same thing, except now you're alternating. Alternating swimmers. Really love it. This is kind of one of my favorite shoulder stretches. It's kind of just a good all-in-one. You can get multiple different shoulder stretches, hit the shoulder from a bunch of different angles. In my opinion, you're going to get, the majority of those ranges of motion, majority of those shoulder movements right here all on one. So if you're wondering why this movement is pretty repetitive in all the workouts, there's my logic behind it. All right, we got the shoulders moving, we got the hips, all that good stuff. Let's finish off with some deep breathing, really bring that nervous system tone down after a tough workout. Let's take some deep breaths into the nose and out through the mouth. Into the nose, out to the mouth. Awesome, I'm glad you liked them. Trying to add a little bit different stretches here and here. The same thing. Honestly, some of those might be a little bit biased, like the 90-90s, those alternate swimmers. I'll be honest, I don't think it matters what type of leg or upper body workout. I'm always going to have those in my own personal routine. I don't think I'm going to make it a habit too much in the stream, but same thing. I just think about it as like, how many shoulder stretches are going to, internal rotation, external rotation, flexion, extension. It's like you're getting all this different stuff at once. It's like how many all-in-one stretches are there? My opinion is like you're getting the most bang for your buck with some moves like those swimmers in the 90-90s. But again, this is just an opinion. That isn't fact-based. It's just that's my argument behind it, at least. But hey, keep working on those deep breaths. Just going to make some final comments here. First, thank you all for being here, watching this live or recorded. Starting this HIIT program here in January, I'm really excited about it. And I think we're all gonna make some really good games together. So excited for that. Excited to see how you guys are enjoying this program, liking it so far. And yeah, I'm just excited for this. And we're gonna have a different workout every week and try to keep it around the same duration, especially with these kind of intense HIIT workouts. I don't think I'm gonna get this month into that hour range. I think half hour is really good. We can change the moves. We can change the weight. The same thing. It's like you could do the same workout. You add 5 pounds, it's going to be a whole lot harder. I promise you. So it's like if you're feeling no point, it's like, oh, this is getting too easy. Now we have that option. Add more weight, add more reps, add more intensity. We'll be stronger next month. That is for sure. That's the same thing. We're going to have a month that's going to be, all training too, really about just getting stronger. Be the same thing. Hypertrophy is like kind of building muscle size, muscle, cross-sectional area. Same thing when you're doing my hypertrophy, you might be in more of that 10 to 12 rep count, maybe even 8, depending on, the intensity of the weight. The same thing for a lot of those, strength exercises. You might be going a little bit heavier, but, maybe going that 4 to 6 rep range, a little bit longer rest times, make sure you get that energy store up. But, we'll talk about that when we get to the month of strength training. But, we're going to be training for a whole lot of different goals. So my goal is by the end of the year, you want to run a marathon, you want to get ready for a strongman competition, you You just want to get lean. Maybe you want to get more mobile. Maybe you want to get jacked. Who knows? We're going to have it all here in this year-long program, switching up every. I just want to say thank you all for joining in. Oh, my God. Wait. Did I not put this up the whole time? Hold on. Les, I need your help. Did I not have this on the board the whole entire workout today? But then I really apologize. I thought that was up there, and sometimes I didn't really demo the move. I kind of jumped right into it. And I assumed that's because that was up on the screen. Oh, it was there. Okay. All right. Thank you. I got really, really nervous for a second. I was like, wow, don't tell me. I went through that whole workout and didn't even put the workout list up. All right. But again, that's about all I got for today. I got some things I got to finish up here, but I want to say I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting the stream. It means a lot. And, I'm glad this stream could help, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. So, I really can't thank you enough. Thanks for another great workout, Jacob. Hey, anytime, Les. Really appreciate you stopping in. Hope you enjoyed it. And, and so same thing next week, 12 p.m. Eastern time. Going to be a new workout. I'll post that up on the Instagram. Probably about Saturday, Sunday night. Let you know when the next workout is coming. But again, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. New camera coming soon. I promise I won't be so ghostly on here. I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. But anyways, Jacob signing off. Thank you again, everybody. See you again soon. Enjoy the rest of your day as well. Hope you all have a great one. Jacob signing off.